I'm Ryan Thompson, Assistant Athletic Director for Communications here at Davenport University. And today we're talking women's basketball, joined by head coach Rick Albro, entering his third season with the program, and also senior Jenna Falkenberg. Jenna, we'll start with you today. First all-time in school history in blocks, third in rebounds, and also you were second team All-GLIAC last year. What are some of the team goals that you guys have for this year?
We have many team goals. There's little ones like rebounds, cutting down on turnovers. 2 years ago, we made it to the GLIAC, the playoffs. We were in the top 8, and we didn't make it last year, so that's definitely a big goal of ours to get back there, to be able to compete in that.
You know, for you, what do you like to do in your spare time when you're not on the court?
I honestly spend all my time with my teammates off the court and on the court. We're just one big friend group, so just hanging out with friends.
Sure. Last question will be, how do you think you're going to assist? You guys do have a young team this year. What kind of leadership role do you think you're going to embrace?
I think as a senior, I've been through it all, so I know what they're going through, and I think it's important for them to have someone they can look up to and talk to and go to, just not when it's about basketball, but about life in general.
Can I add to that?
Oh, absolutely, Coach.
Jenna's done a fantastic job. As you've noted, we're young. You know, we've got 4 sophomores coming back who got big-time minutes in the GLIAC last year and 6 freshmen. And she has done an unbelievable job taking these young people in, and much love and credit to her. And I'm very, very proud of her for the effort that she has made to make everybody feel comfortable and welcome.
You touched on having a young team like you had mentioned. You also have several freshmen coming in. How have they all meshed together so far?
So far, so good, you know, but players only love you when they're playing. And, you know, we haven't picked out 5 people to go start for that first scrimmage yet or the first game in St. Louis. And so, you know, we've got a young team. Jenna's the only senior, Courtney McInerney the only junior, and then 4 freshmen who got all big-time minutes. They all averaged over 15 minutes last year, and they're all GLIAC tested. And our 6 freshmen are going to find out what it's like with life on the road right away, you know, going to Missouri and facing 2 quality teams. So we've got a lot of work to do. We're excited to get started, but we're excited how these freshmen have come along so far.
Sure. You know, when you take a look at year 3 for you, what strides do you guys want to make as a program?
The GLIAC is so good. I mean, you know, you've got Grand Valley who will be picked to finish first, and they have a legitimate chance to win national championship. And then Ashland, who was national champs 2 years ago. Michigan Tech and Northern, not only are they good, but you have to go up there to play them. So the GLIAC is so good, and yet it's going to be very senior-laden. And I'm excited about the fact that this year I think we'll compete at a higher level, night in, night out. And yet after this year, I believe we'll have more kids with more GLIAC experience than almost any other team coming back next year.
Sure. You know, final question. You guys opened with 3 on the road. You had mentioned going to Missouri. How important is it with a young team to build their confidence and to have composure when they're on the road?
Well, it's going to be a challenge. You know, they've already started practice, and, you know, in high school last year, they'd start in about 3 weeks. And it's just a marathon. And then you open up going to Missouri and then going to Indianapolis. And yet, you know, when you schedule, okay, what can I do to try and set us up to have success when it most counts in the GLIAC? So we have to take some long trips in the GLIAC. Well, we will have taken a very long trip the very first weekend. And then we go to Indianapolis and play another very good team in U-Indy. And so it'll be fun to come home, but life on the road, you've got to learn how tough it is, and we might as well learn early.
Sure. Thanks for joining me here today. And for all things about the women's basketball team, you can visit dupanthers.com.